I knew it, Katherine. I knew that one day you would come crawling back to me, begging me to let you return. And now you have.
I didn't beg. You promised that if I agreed to come back with you, no harm would come to Martin or Sheridan or Julian. I'm giving you what you want so no one else gets hurt. And that means no bombs, no kidnappings, accidents, no mysterious deaths, nothing.
Did you learn to negotiate like that in those Mexican markets?
This is important.
No. What's important is that you were wrong to desert me. What's important is that you've crawled back. And what's most important is that you've left Martin Fitzgerald.
I've left Martin because I had no other choice. It's the only way I know to protect him and his family and Sheridan and Julian from your ugly vindictiveness.
You justify it any way you want, Katherine. But we both know the real reason why you came back to me. The real reason why you're here.
What are you talking about?
You crawled back because you regretted ever leaving. You regretted the horrible mistake you made in running off with that Martin Fitzgerald. Yes, you came back, crawling back with your considerably older tail between your legs because you couldn't take it anymore. All those years in that third world cesspool.
I loved it in Puerto Arena.
Admit it, Katherine. Say the words. Admit that you made a mistake and you regret it. Admit that you want to be with me, that you love me, that you missed me every second of every year that you were away, and you don't want to be with Martin Fitzgerald. Admit it, Katherine. Admit that you've hated your life without me. You hated being with that laborer. Say it. Say that you'd rather be with me than Martin Fitzgerald.
What difference does it make now? I'm with you.
It makes all the difference. I want to hear you say it. I want to hear you say the words. Admit that I'm a better man, a better provider, a better lover.
You're hurting me, Alice.
Good, then say it, damn it.
Stop doing this to me, please.
Why would I stop, Katherine? Why should I? Do you have any idea the trouble you caused when you ran out on our marriage? Do you know why I told everyone you died? Because I wanted you dead. You and Martin Fitzgerald. And everyone the two of you care about.
Alistair, I'll do whatever you want. I'll say whatever you want. But you can't hurt anyone anymore. You promised me.
And you promised to be faithful. Till death do us part.
Do what you want with me. Don't hurt anybody else, please.
In your long absence, it seems you've forgotten who I am. Let me remind you, I'm Alistair Crane. I do what I want to whomever I want. Nobody gives me orders, and nobody can stop me. Not you, or anyone else.
You're wrong, Alistair. I can't stop you.
What did you say?
I said I can stop you.
You? How, Katherine? How can a weak, sniveling little mouse of a woman stop an important and powerful man like me? Well, I'm waiting, Katherine. Tell me. How will you do it, Katherine? How? What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Or have you finally realized that a woman should be seen and not heard?
You promised me, Alistair. You promised that if I agreed to come back to you, you wouldn't hurt anyone else.
You're right, Katherine. I promised I wouldn't hurt the children. But just coming back isn't enough. I want to know it's for the right reasons, otherwise the deal is off. Admit it. Admit that you left Fitzgerald and came crawling back to me because you realized I'm the better man. Admit that all the years that you were away, you realized you had made a mistake, but you were too scared and ashamed to come home. I'm waiting, Katherine. Admit that in bed at night, you dreamed of me. You fantasized me there with you instead of Fitzgerald. Admit that you know he could never be the man that I am. He could never be the lover or the provider that I am. Say it, damn it!
It's true.
What's true?
All of it.
Say the words, Katherine.
I made a mistake. You're a better man than Martin. You're a better provider.
What else?
You're a better lover.
Louder. You know you're mine now, Katherine. And you're never going to get away. It's going to be different this time, Katherine. You're going to do everything I say, how I say it, when I say it. Is that understood?
Yes, Alistair. Just don't hurt Martin, please.
That name will never be uttered by you again.
Yes, Alistair.
And you're going to change your face. I don't like this one. This is not the face of my wife. This is the face of a cheap whore. I don't like looking at it. I want to look at the face of my wife, Katherine Barrett Crane. So you're going to go back to your plastic surgeon, and you're going to have him restore you to your former self.
What if he can't change it back?
Then I'll do it myself, without benefit of anesthesia. On second thought, we won't bother with that butcher you went to the first time. I know an expert plastic surgeon who owes me a favor. He'll put your face back exactly as it was before. And then it'll be just like old times, won't it? I said, won't it?
Yes.
Exactly as if you had never left. At least you didn't change these.